Hey guys, just wanted to come on here and just voice my frustration on this slow sales Memorial Day weekend. Usually on long weekends like this, the sales are pretty good, lots of offers and lots of sales, but right now it seems like all the platforms are just down, at least for me. I'm not sure if it's the holiday, it's the algorithm change, another one on eBay, or what it is, but I know I'm not the only one feeling it, because just looking on YouTube, it seems like a lot of people having the same issue, that sales are down and offers are almost like non-existent. So I know I'm not the only one with that kind of feeling, because normally holidays like this are supposed to be like a little boost because people are off work, are more on their phones and just looking for deals that they can find, because all these stores too have a bunch of sales, but this time I'm seeing way slower views. As I said, few offers and less engagement on all these platforms. On eBay, my listings have almost no traction and no offers, and then Mercari and Depop are almost like invisible. And Depop, if somebody accepts an offer, they don't pay, so your item just sits there and is not being bought by anybody. And so yeah, it's just confusing that all these platforms are the same way. So I definitely was thinking what can actually cause this. And here are some possibilities, and I'm sure other people have gone through these before. Holiday is a distraction, and people are not buying because they're with family, traveling, barbecuing, and just offline, so they can just spend time with their loved ones. Algorithm shift. Yeah, again, we know eBay is good for that. They do that a lot without telling us anything, and not even putting any press releases about that. Inflation fatigue with this geopolitical theater that's currently happening. People are just browsing, but just buying must-haves. And then oversaturation. There's a lot of these AI listers out there now, where more resellers are listing than ever, which means more competition for attention. They can list hundreds if not thousands a day with these new AI listers. I also checked my own store data just to make sure I wasn't imagining things. Impressions are way down. Click-through rates are down. Saved items aren't really converting. People keep them in their carts. And offers, if they come through, they're slow to respond, if at all. But the weird part is, I know there's some niches that people sell, like video games, and they're definitely moving. But I live here in the Tampa Bay area, and getting video games is almost impossible. And if they're high priced, and you can't just get them. So what I'm doing here for my store, I'm adjusting a few things, revisiting pricing. I'm testing more aggressive pricing on stale items. I've definitely noticed that free shipping will entice people, or revising the pricing, because with these price hikes by the USPS and UPS and FedEx now too, you have to be competitive and give the customer the same pricing and shipping that you pay. Then you are cheaper than your competitor. Relisting strategy. I'm rotating my inventory more often, so it stays up in the search results. I also, for my stale listing and older listing, retake pictures, and especially for clothing items, take measurements so people know what size they are. And then cross-platform testing. I have a relister or a lister, which is called Nifty. It cross-lists for me on Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, and whatnot. And you can do Etsy, but I don't do Etsy. And I have a link below. You can test it out, get 15 or 20% off your first month. And what is different about this cross lister than the other ones, you don't have to keep your computer on the entire time. You can turn it off, and if an item sells on one platform, it will delist it from all the other platforms. All the other cross listers, they don't have that. You have to keep your computer on to do that. So that's definitely a cool thing, I think. I have 2 videos in the works on how to save more money. One is geared towards online arbitrage, retail arbitrage, and privately buying stuff. How you can save, up to 30, 40, sometimes 50% on purchases. Even gas, food, and items that you might buy for reselling or for your closet. So that is one video that I'm working on. And the other one I'm working on is shipping. Some people don't know that certain platforms exist, or apps or websites, where you can get discounted shipping rates. So I'm working on that too. So if you like this kind of content and want to know more about my next upcoming videos, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and just check out my affiliate links that I have below for any supplies that I use for my reselling business, Nifty, my cross lister that I'm using, and anything else. I hope you guys have some good sales. Until next time.